In 15 days, Karol Nawrocki will be sworn in as President of Poland. The President-elect is putting together his office staff. In an interview with TV Trwam, he revealed that its head will be Zbigniew Bogucki, a member of the Law and Justice Party.
To z jednej strony bardzo doświadczony urzędnik państwowy.
On the one hand, he is a very experienced civil servant, a very good governor of Western Pomerania, but above all, he is a lawyer, attorney and prosecutor. And we know that the work of the office, these legislative initiatives and legislation in general are very important. He is a man who was deeply involved in my election campaign with great efficiency and effectiveness. He is also a man of values. Immediately after the swearing-in ceremony, bills prepared by the President will be submitted to the Sejm, which will be the implementation of campaign promises, including, among others, the Central Transportation Port. A very good word. There will be a legislative offensive. Karol Nawrocki promised this offensive during the campaign, and now he will implement it as President of the Republic of Poland. My role in this is also to ensure that these bills are well prepared, so that this offensive is really very, very dynamic. And we will be checking whether this government is on the side of the Polish people, whether Poland and the Polish people come first or not. The future head of President Nawrocki's office enjoys a good reputation, even among politicians from the ruling coalition. I know Mr. Zbigniew Bogucki. I think he is a sensible guy, and I think he will be a good support for President Nawrocki. Zbigniew Bogucki's deputy will be Adam Andruszkiewicz.
To mimo młodego wieku, bo to jeden z najzdolniejszych polityków.
Despite his young age, he is one of the most talented politicians of the younger generation and already a very experienced parliamentarian, with 10 years and 3 terms in the Polish Sejm. In his youth, he was president of the All Polish Youth and thus associated with nationalist circles, which is also important to me. Above all, Adam Andruszkiewicz was responsible for the success of the campaign on social media. He is also a man whose energy, ingenuity and love for Poland will influence the work of the entire office of the president. During the campaign, Karol Nawrocki, unlike the government, had no problem communicating online. It will be my natural role to continue this online communication for the president. This is an extremely responsible task because it is very clear that with each passing year, with each election campaign, social media is gaining in importance in terms of direct interaction between voters and a given politician. And here too, I think that Karol Nawrocki is perfectly suited to be, one might say, the most communicative politician in Poland on the internet. How does the Civic Coalition assess the future leadership of the president's office? Their views are not surprising.
Jarosław Kaczyński i Prawo i Sprawiedliwość chce mieć po prostu pod kontrolą kancelarię.
Jarosław Kaczyński and Law and Justice simply want to control the president's office, hence the appointment of Mr. Bogucki. However, looking at the nomination of Mr. Andruszkiewicz, it is terrifying to see someone who, as the leader of the All Polish Youth, preached extremely divisive slogans at rallies. Mr. Andruszkiewicz is certainly a shady figure in politics. Let's leave the dark threads aside. Karol Nawrocki, as he announced during the campaign, wants to be the president of all Poles, including those living outside our country, hence a minister for the Polish diaspora and Poles abroad. Agnieszka Jędrzejczak will be the minister.
To jest osoba, która była dyrektorem biura
She is a person who was the director of the Office of International Cooperation in the Institute of National Remembrance. She cared for the good name of Poland and Poles on all continents. She talked about General Anders' army and General Maciek's army. Above all, she is a person with excellent contacts with Poles around the world. So I am also glad that she will complement the shape of my office. We have already met the new head of international policy who held this position in 2023. He is former Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs Marcin Przydacz. He is expected to have a difficult relationship with Minister of Foreign Affairs Radosław Sikorski. Over the past year and a half, he has not really shown that he is ready for this cooperation. He has paralyzed the Polish Foreign Service. We will try to fix this in the near future so that Poland is truly represented at the highest professional level, because today the Polish Foreign Service is clearly falling short. Marcin Przydacz is to ensure that, given the policies of the Tusk and Sikorski governments, the Americans do not reduce their military involvement in our country. The future head of the International Policy Office recently returned from the United States. Everyone, from the White House to the Pentagon to the State Department, expressed their incomprehension as to why Poland does not have an ambassador in Washington, a key capital city. Mr. Radosław Sikorski is to blame for this situation, so the sooner he withdraws these poor candidates, the better for Poland. I had my own individual meetings with President Trump's administration at a sufficiently high level, and we are already establishing these relations for the future. The rest of President Karol Nawrocki's office staff will be announced in the coming days. The name of Marcin Możdżonek has appeared on the list of possible collaborators, who is expected to become an ambassador to President Nawrocki. Is it true that you will be an advisor to President Karol Nawrocki? Being an advisor to the President of Poland is a great honor. I must admit that the appearance of this information in the media was surprising. The President-elect is now building his team, as we can all see, and from what I know, he will present his team in the coming days, so there is no point in speculating. In a few days we will find out whether it is true or just a journalistic hoax. This refutes the theory that Karol Nawrocki would be president only at the behest of Law and Justice Party chairman Jarosław Kaczyński. The president has spoken to a wide variety of people. Among them are people from the Confederation, certainly. I myself have spoken to the president-elect. Sławomir Mencen has met the president-elect. Of course, the president-elect has the right to offer everyone the opportunity to advise him. However, I think we will find out what the final decisions will be after the inauguration, and the inauguration will be on the 6th of August.